Welcome everyone to the Northwest Region Awards Ceremony session. As you have noticed, there is a lot of work put in to making this conference run smoothly. Though I introduced and thanked some key individuals earlier in opening session, I would like to thank probably some of the most important people that will directly help many of you this year. Let's take a moment to thank our local chapter advisors for all the work they do, and thank our chapter presidents who put so much work into running our local meetings as well. Yay! In the last few months, I look forward to meeting and working with many of you to aspire. And now it's time to meet the members striving for excellence as they will campaign to serve on next year's state officer team. Being a state officer is a great way to learn, grow, and give back to FBLA members across the state. So our state officer candidate, Bintu from Marysville Getchell High, will be campaigning for the Northwest Region Vice President. Okay. Awesome, and I believe he's here on the call. Who remembers the March of Dimes? Washington FBLA's community service organizations, that's mission is to improve the health and premature babies. Today is a great day to be brainstorming ways to help your chapter fundraise towards our 5,000 state goal. Northwest Region, are you ready to hear the competitive event winners? Let's not wait another moment. Here are your competitive event finalists. Our top members will be advancing onto the State Business Leadership Conference happening April 21st to April 24th. Members, advisors, let's hear it one more time for our competitive event winners.
Woo! You guys can unmute yourself and cheer.
Yay! To begin with, starting with our very first event, accounting. In first place, from Seaholm High School, Samir Bo Reslan. Next, we'll move on to our second event, advertising. In sixth place, from Squalicum High School, Rosie Sierra. In fifth place, Skylar Whistler from Anacortes High. From fourth place, from Squalicum, Ellie Hongsworth. Third place, from Seaholm, Samir Bo Resalan. And in second place, from Linden High School, Perry Watsuki. And first place, from Snohomish High School, Michaela Soren.
Advertising, only one person did.
As we move to our next event, agricultural business. In second place, from Concrete High School, Indy Godard. And in first place, from Seaholm High School, Garrett Wenzel. Awesome, moving on to our banking and financial systems. Our first place team from Stanwood High School, Mason Ferguson, Lane O'Neill, and Jack Sonday. Congratulations.
All right. Wondering where George went.
And in our broadcast journalism bet, in second place, from Marysville Getchell, Candace Mixell, Denise Miranda Ramirez, and Tessa Rockwell. And in first place, from Jackson High School, Venya Pile. As we're moving on to business calculations, we have in sixth place, Ethan Rockwell from Squalicum High School. Fifth place, Joss Bates from Squalicum High School. And from Squalicum High School, Sophia Francis in fourth place. From third place, from Linden, Jacob Tucker. Second place, from Stanwood, Jonah Grierson. And in first place, from Marysville Getchell High School, Taryn Neal.
Yeah,
As we move on to business communication, we have from Stanwood High School in 6th place, Cassidy Miller. In 5th place, from Squalicum High School, Rosie Sierra. In 4th place, from Squalicum High School, Ellie Hongsworth. And in 3rd place, from Stanwood High, Taylor Martin. In 2nd place, from Stanwood High School, Natalie Ayla. And in 1st place, from Marysville Getchell High School, Ashlyn White.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stanwood. Woo!
Awesome.
Ellen.
Moving on to business ethics. In 3rd place, Avery Smith and Sia Top from Squalicum High School. In 2nd place, from Mount Vernon, Alexa Grishishkin. In 1st place, from Marysville Getchell High School, Taryn Neal. Moving on to business law, we have in 6th place, Joseph Farina Wabel from Squalicum High School. In 5th place, Serafina Wyson from Linden High School. In 4th place, from Squalicum High School, Ellie Hollingsworth. In 3rd place, from Snohomish High School, Logan Nettle. In 2nd place, from Linden High School, Julia Cooper. And in 1st place, from Snohomish High School, Connor Bryant. Moving
Go
on
Linden!
to client service. In 2nd place, from Adriana Albertson from Marysville Getchell. And in 1st place, Emily Nay from Mount Vernon High School. Moving on to computer problem solving. In 2nd place, Dante Reiger from Marysville Getchell High School. And in 1st place, from Anacortes High School, Aiden Swain. Awesome. Congratulations to everyone so far. And we move towards our next event, cybersecurity. In 4th place, from Concrete High School, Anthony Culver. In 3rd place, from Anacortes High School, Aiden Swain.
Come on,
In
Caden.
2nd place, from Stanwood High School, Caden Lattery. And in 1st place, from Concrete High School, Cameron Hurley.
Nice job, Cameron.
Moving on to our next event, in e-business. In 3rd place, Catherine Lewis from Mount Vernon High School. In 2nd place, from Linden High School, Cooper Graydon and Quincy Swearingen.
Come on,
And in
Caden.
1st place, from Stanwood High School, Aiden Lattery. Moving on to economics.
Woo!
In 6th place, from Snohomish High School, Leslie Padilla. In 5th place, from Blaine High School, Justin Saunders. In 4th place, from Squalicum High School, Miles Bartlett. In 3rd place, from Jackson High, Sanish Goal. In 2nd place, from Squalicum High School, Josh Bates. And in 1st place, from Squalicum High School, Sophia Francis. And our next event, an electronic career portfolio. In 1st place, Tara Neal from Marysville Getchell High School. Moving on to our next event, entrepreneurship. In 3rd place, from Squalicum High School, Jackson Boyle, Kristana Monterey Dong, and Gavin Singhera. In 2nd place, from Snohomish High School, Julie Hoyt and Ethan Martes. And in 1st place, from Anacortes High School, Joshua Smith. As we move to our next event, in graphic design. In 6th place, Ivy Dennis from Mariner High School. In 4th place, Julia Holt from Snohomish High School. In 4th place, Emily Nay from Mount Vernon High School. And in 3rd place, Sabrina Neal from Marysville Getchell High School. In 2nd place, from Squalicum High School, Brianna Dulay, Gordon Law, and Sonali Rukhani. And in 1st place, from Marysville Getchell High School, Claire Michelle, Gabriela Santiago, and Ashlyn White. Moving on to our healthcare administration event, we see in second place from Squalicum High School, Gavin Sanghera, and in first place from Snohomish High School, Michaela Soren. In help desk, we see in third place Anthony Culver from Concrete High School. In second place from Concrete High School, Cameron Hurley. And in first place from Anacortes High School, Aiden Swain. Moving
job,
on to
guys.
our hospitality event and management. In third place from Stanwood High School, Vanessa Vela Martinez. In second place from Stanwood High School, Lane O'Neill and Talon Zulin. And in first place from Stanwood High School, Trent Austin and Jonah Grierson. In impromptu speaking, in second place from Mount Vernon High School, Brian Conde Martinez. And in first place from Snohomish High School, Leslie Partida. Moving on to insurance and risk management. In second place from Arlington High School, Jocelyn Conjosio. And in first place from Snohomish High School, Logan Nuttall. And in international business, in fourth place, Jacob Fowler from Marysville Getchell High School. In third place, from Marysville Getchell, Stephanie Cora. In second place, from Concrete High School, Indy Godard. And in first place,
Good job.
from Cedar Woolley High School, Iconthria Masco.
Go, Katia!
Yay,
In our next event, Introduction to Business. In sixth place from Cedar Woolley High School, Allison Tucker.
Woohoo,
In
go
fifth
Allison!
from Mount Vernon High School, Miriam Garcia Jimenez. In fourth place from Arlington High School, Kaylee Nye.
Go, Kylie!
In third place from Stanwood High School, Chloe Corbett. In second place from Seaholm High School, Garrett Wenzel. And in first place from Marysville Getchell High School, Marina Sokolvalva. And in our Introduction to Business event, we see in sixth place, Business Communications. In sixth place from Marysville Getchell High School, Stephanie Correro. In fifth place from Marysville Getchell High School, Yekaterina Grishkova. In fourth place from Concrete High School, Amelia Faiba. In third place from Concrete High School, Haley Daniels. In second place from Squalicum High, Sonali Rugahani. And in first place from Arlington High School, Kylie Nye.
Yay, Kylie!
Good job, Concrete.
Our next event, Introduction to Business Presentation. And in first place from Marysville Getchell High School, Kian Olslin and Gabriela Samniago. Our next event, Introduction to Business Procedures. In fifth place, Kylie Nye from Arlington High School. In fourth place, Allison Tucker from Cedar Woolley High School. In third place, Chloe Corbett from Stanwood High School. And in second place, Bintu from Marysville Getchell High School. In first place, from Marysville Getchell High School, Mariana Sokolava. Our next event, Introduction to Event Planning. In first place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Violet Schwab. And our next event, an Introduction to FBLA. In third place, from Squalicum High, Serena Francis. In second place, from Seaholm High School, Garrett Wenzel. And in first place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Bin 2. In our next event, Introduction to Financial Math. In sixth place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Yekaterina Grishkova. In fifth place, from Linden High School, Seronfina Wyson. In fourth place, from Squalicum High, Serena Francis. In third place, from Seaholm High School, Garrett Wenzel. And in second place, from Squalicum High, Ethan Rockwell. And in first place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Dante Reiger. Our next event is Introduction to Information Technology. In fifth place, from Concrete High, Anthony Culver. In fourth
job.
place, from Concrete High, Amelia Fibard. In
Nicely
third
done.
place, from Stanwood High School, Caden Latteray.
Yeah, Caden.
In second place, from Snohomish High School, Julia Hoyt.
Yay, Julia.
And in first place, from Concrete High School, Cameron Hurley.
Well done, Cameron.
Woo! Go
Our
Congress.
next event is Introduction to Parliamentary Procedure. In third place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Adrian Albertson. In second place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Bin 2. And in first place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Marina Sokolava.
Go Marysville-Getchell. Woohoo!
Our next
Good job, kids.
Introduction to Public Speaking. In fifth place, from Anacortes High School, Rowan Toll. In fourth place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Sabrina Neal. In third place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Claire Michael. In second place, from Mount Vernon High School, Milani Fumanio. And in first place,
Go Mel!
from Cedar Woolley High School, Allison Hollins.
Woo, go Cedar Woolley.
And an introduction to social media strategy. In second place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Kobiyu Razaki and Violet Schwab. And in first place, from Squalicum High School, Brianna Dole, Gordon Law, and Sonoli Rugahani. And that wraps up our introduction events. And moving on to job interview. In fifth place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Alex Neve. In fourth place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Adrian Albertson. In third place, from Jackson High School, Venya Pialier. And in second place, from Marysville-Getchell High School, Gabriela Santiago. And
Yeah,
first
Stanwood.
place, from Stanwood High School, Andrew Norton. Moving on to journalism. In fifth place, from Cedar Woolley High School, Carmen Ugalde.
Woohoo, go Carmen.
In fourth place, from Anacortes High, Rowan Toll. In third place, from Squalicum High School, Miles Bartlett. In second place, from Linden High, Jacob Tucker. And first place, from Squalicum High School, Christina Montordon. And when we get into
Yay!
management decision making, we see in first place from Seaholm High School, Sri Bohala. Moving on to marketing. In fifth place from Anacortes High School, Madison Day Bruler. In fourth place from Linden High School, Julia Cooper. In third place from Anacortes High School, Skylar Whistler. And in second place from Squalicum High School, Abby Hildbrand and Sia Top. And in first place from Anacortes High School, Joshua Smith. In our next event, organizational leadership, in fifth place from Cedro Woolley High School, Carmen Ugalde.
Woohoo!
In fourth place
Carmen.
from Anacortes High School, Madison De Bruler. In third place from Stanwood High School, Taylor Martin.
Woo!
In second place from Squalicum High School, Ellie Hollingsworth. And in first place from Stanwood High School, Natalie Ayala.
Yay, Natalie!
In our next event, parliamentary procedures. In second place from Marysville Getchell High School, Adrian Albertson, Jacob Fowler, Alexis Neeb, Kobai Rosaki, and Ashlyn White. And in first place from Marysville Getchell High School, we see Yekaterina Grishkova, Candace Mikesel, Tessa Rockwell, Violet Schwab, and Marina Sokolovia.
Yay! Go Marysville!
In personal finance, in sixth place, Jocelyn Conchayo from Arlington High School. In fifth place, from Anacortes High School, Ellie Carlson. In fourth place, from Squalicum High School, Rosie Sierra. In third place, from Mount Vernon High School, Kyle McLaughlin. In second place, from Anacortes High School, Joshua Smith. And in first place, from Squalicum High School, Sophia Francis. In political science, in sixth place, from Marysville Getchell High School, Ashlyn White. In fifth place, from Marysville Getchell High School, Claire Michael. In fourth place, from Linden High School, Ryan Bersama. And in third place, from Seaholm High School, Samir Boy Rizlan. In second place, from Stanwood High School, Natalie Ayala. And in first place, from Squalicum High School, Jackson Boyle. In public service announcement, in first place, from Marysville Getchell High School, Violet Schwab. Our next event, public speaking. In fourth place, from Snohomish High School, Leslie Partbita.
Yay!
In third place, from Cedar Woolley High School, Ikantra Matsko. In second place, from Cascade High School, Gabe Lopez. And in first place, from Marysville Getchell High School, Taryn Neal. In publication design, from Mariner High School, in first place, Jiming Song. In our next event, sales presentation. In third place, from Squalicum High School, Sonali Rukhani and Avery Smith. In second place, from Mount Vernon High School, Emily Flonez. And in first place from Mount Vernon High School, Emily Nay. In securities and investments, in third place, Jocelyn Concio from Arlington High School. In second place, from Squalicum High School, Josh Bates. And in first place, from Squalicum High School, Ace Carr. Moving on to social media strategies. In second place, from Jackson High School, Ella Henriksen. And in first place, from Cedar Woolley High School, Megan Bodden and Emily Redling. In sports and entertainment management, from Jackson High School, Oliver Geisler, Arshan Razai, and Ahmad Shafi. In fifth place, from Jackson High School, David Hung, Minjung Kim, and James Yoon. In fourth place, from Anacortes High School, Ellie Carlson. In third place, from Anacortes High School, Skylar Whistler. In second place, from Blaine High School, William McKinley. And in first place, from Squalicum High School, Jackson Boyle and Gavin Sankara. In spreadsheet applications, in first place, from Squalicum High School, Ian McDevitt. In first place, from Stanwood High School, in supply chain and management,
Cassidy Miller.
Cassidy Miller. Awesome. In website design, in sixth place, from Cascade High School, Sahara Al-Numan. In fifth place, from Mount Vernon High School, Holden Flonez. In fourth place, from Linden High School, McKaylee Erickson and Ava Peach.
Woohoo!
In
Nice
third
job.
place, from Linden High School, Mason Naminga.
All right, Mason.
In second place, from Snohomish High School, Michaela Soren.
Yay!
And in first place, from Linden High School, Jackson Graydon.
Woo! Nice job, Lyndon.
And in the last event of the night, word processing. In second place, from Mariner High School, Celani Vincent Lopez. And in first place, from Linden High School, Serenfina Wyson.
Woo! Nice job, Sarah.
Members and advisors, let's hear it one more time for our competitive event winners.
Woohoo! All right, way to go, Lyndon.
Nice job, Cedar Woolley. Nice job, everybody.
Yay, Snohomish! Woo!
Go, Marysville. Good job.
Go
Good
Stanwood!
job, Stanwood.
As you continue to aspire this year, remember those who have stood by your side, those who have tirelessly worked to help you achieve your goals, and resources available to you all in Washington FBLA. In these final months, I challenge you to take advantage of these opportunities, open new doors, and step out of your comfort zone. Thank you all for coming to this conference today and for your commitment to FBLA. I am truly inspired by your actions, your excitement, and your passion. Let's make these last few months the best ones yet. And please don't hesitate to reach out directly if you have any questions or concerns. I'm here to support you. With that, the 2021 Northwest Region Winter Conference is now adjourned.
Yay! Good job,
Love it,
everybody.
And
Oh, so
Ariel, thank you.